Details are emerging about a three-car crash in San Carlos that hurt a San Diego police sergeant. Witnesses say the sergeant was responding to a call when he got T-boned. This happened this morning at the intersection of Jackson Drive and Gulfcrest Drive. And our reporter Matt Boone is joining us on this story. And Matt, that area was blocked off though for quite a while.
Steve, it's open now, but there was something peculiar about all of this. Police tell us that a Good Samaritan rushed to this intersection to try and help that sergeant that was hit. The sergeant, though, was in a daze, so the Good Samaritan took his radio and called in the accident. The only problem was dispatchers didn't know how bad that officer was injured or exactly what happened.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Stopped at the red light.
She was coming fast, so that's when she crashed the police and hit me.
The man in this truck, who didn't want to be identified, jumped out to help.
My instinct was look for the police guy.
Ken Sinclair saw it too.
Look in the mirror and I see the police car and this white car go up in the air like that.
Police say the sergeant was responding to a nearby call of an armed man near Cowles Mountain and was trying to clear the intersection.
The siren was on well before the accident.
But after the crash, police say another Good Samaritan ran over to help and used the sergeant's radio to call it in,
which was obviously a concern for the dispatcher immediately and any of the officers that were listening.
Also causing confusion and a massive response.
Reaction is the reaction that you had today, and that's obviously all of our resources coming to the scene, anybody who's available.
The sergeant was taken to Scripps Hospital, conscious and smiling, but with minor leg and wrist injuries.
Excuse me, do you know what's happening?
Meanwhile, the intersection remained shut down.
It's happened again.
Which for locals
put on my clothes and came down here.
Was not unusual.
I've seen many accidents at this corner.
Nancy Campbell says the 35-mile-per-hour speed limit is often overlooked.
Usually people going about 45, 50 all the time.
And while police say the woman in the white car did not appear to be speeding, Campbell has some advice for drivers in the area.
Well, you got brakes to use.
The woman in that white car was injured. She was taken to the hospital for treatment. At this point, though, police have not said if any charges will be filed against her. At this point, it just appears to be an accident. And as for that man, that suspect that was possibly armed in the initial call, police say he was never located. Reporting live in San Carlos, Matt Boone, 10 News.
All right, Matt, thank you.